We've invested heavily over the last 15 years in terms of our infrastructure, our networks, and what API did 7 years ago is introduce a whole new network. It's brought structure and it's brought a lot of intellectual thought and discussion to the properties landscape. So I think that's the value that it's brought to our business, and it's actually formalized something that was never formalized in Africa before.
I think it brings people with a common vision and objective together, and collectively they look at synergies and opportunities of pursuing their projects and developments within the African continent. We've been associated with API for 3 years now, and it's definitely increased our brand positioning and image, and it's benefited us. So people really recognize what we do in the rest of the continent.
I think the API event is quite useful and quite unique in that it brings together the key people you need to meet to get transactions going in the first instance. My experience of API over the last couple of years, and indeed this year, has been the ability to network with people who actually are decision makers.
The API conference has brought a number of key individuals, key experts and eminent individuals together under one roof over a 2-day period, where those individuals can discuss existing projects, opportunities, challenges, and actually hear where they think or they may want to be over the next short to medium term.
We've been part of API from day one, and we're very happy that it's grown into this huge platform. It's a great platform for investors and retailers and developers to meet. We've used this platform to develop very strong relationships over the past 5 years. I think the depth of the discussions, the depth and the diversity of the speakers. I mean, I look at the list of speakers, they are from everywhere. So you have the opportunity to have the benefit of a variety of opinions on different subject matters. So you come in and leave much more informed. And I also like the way the topics are couched. They're very contemporary, they're very dynamic. You know, I like the fact, for example, that we're talking of currency volatility at this conference because it's a major problem today. You know, so that's what I think is going very strongly for API. Yeah.
The mix of people attending this conference is getting very interesting. I think for this forum, for instance, we started talking about alternative asset classes, whereas the previous 5 or so APIs I've attended, we were all fixated on offices, retail, perhaps hotels. But now we're talking about student accommodation, we're talking about hospitals, and we're seeing what other people are doing across the continent. So that makes it quite interesting.
The way the conference is set up, I think, is great. So we've got a few keynote addresses, which get everybody into the same room. We then move into breakaways, which I think is nice and structured, so you get a much more sectoral type kind of conversation. And that's valuable because you can immediately see in a very short period of time who's interested in the same subject matter that you're interested in, and that allows you to go into the more informal breakaway sessions and engage with those people directly. And that API, I think, it gives us a great break between meeting the people we know as well as meeting new interested faces and balance sheets who are interested in putting some money on the continent.
I think the API events are a fantastic opportunity for people to network across the whole continent and just to sort of exchange views. It's a really useful forum.